you can say all you want that you're good at something, but you have to really show it. Like, you have to be visual. You have to, like, show why you can do something. Like, why should I be your editor? And for me, it was, I did my own videos before, but it really takes time to figure out someone else's style and bring that to the editing. It would be so much harder if I didn't have calls with these people. Like, I want to know them as a person, know how they work, especially with a YouTuber. Like, maybe not as much with...
Hello everyone, and welcome to TFOL Talk, the podcast where we shine a light on awesome teen fans in the LEGO community doing amazing things, and maybe the occasional AFOL too. I'm Brickz, aka Kavi, and today we're going to be hanging out with Blitz, otherwise known as Brickz. How are you doing, man?
I am doing so good today, honestly. I'm doing good. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be with all the doodlers.
The doodlers. I like that, yeah.
The doodlers.
Oh, the doodlers. Love it. I feel like somebody might have said that before, but I genuinely can't remember who. But that's fantastic. I love that. We're excited to have you here, man. It is awesome. So, to start.
Thank you.
Who is Brickz, and what do you do in the LEGO world?
Okay, well, I think I started off with, like, making LEGO content. Well, I started off with, like, basic reviews, but now I kind of do, like, these, like, skits with jokes and stuff like that. And now I kind of just, like, edit for people, like, edit for different LEGO creators across the LEGO universe, the LEGO space,
the LEGO
multiverse, like, whatever you call it. Yeah, the LEGO multiverse. And yeah, it's been pretty fun, honestly. Yeah.
I'm glad to hear that. All right, so we're definitely going to go more into like the stuff you said there a little bit later. But before that, the next question is, do you mind if I ask how old you are?
I am 18. Actually, October I'm turning 19. So
really? Oh, dude, that's epic.
I'm not a TFOL.
Happy early birthday. You are, though. 18 is totally a T. In my mind, okay, 18 is a TFOL. Because, like, teen is in the name. When you're 20 is when that's completely over.
Like, I think of that all the time.
Exactly. It's like, why 18? That's such a weird point. But, yeah. Okay, that's awesome, man. And how and when did you get into content creation, and who inspired you to?
Okay, so it's kind of weird because, like, it's nothing like my content right now. But, like, who I started with, like, do you know Brickz?
Yes.
Like, yeah. I used to watch, like, his content when he was, like, 15K.
Okay.
I don't know. And, like, I would do these, like, Lego City reviews of my, like, small Lego City. and, like, that's how I started. Get into it. And then I would do like the basic like set reviews, like whatever does.
What a lot of people start out with.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. And when and why did you transition into more like highly edited commentary / like comedy fun skit videos, that kind of thing?
I think why I did it is I just felt like the content just wasn't really hitting me. Like, I really wanted to do something more fun, and reviews just weren't doing it for me.
Okay.
And like I saw like definitely Generic said I saw him. Like, I saw his content. I loved his content. Like, he's so cool. And I kind of wanted to do stuff like that. So I tried it.
Yeah. I see. So you just kind of got inspired by like your fellow content creators then.
Yeah, honestly, yeah.
I see. That's awesome. All right, so your videos are very highly edited, and of course, like you mentioned, you're an editor for some LEGO YouTubers now. What is, for your videos specifically, what is your editing process like?
My editing? Oh my god. it changes. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
I think like the first thing I want to do is like I cut up all like the boring stuff. Like I cut up the raw footage, get that like main video, like, and I do that just so I don't have to like go through this again. Like I just want to get rid of that stuff immediately. It's hard to say because it's like I'll do this and then I'll do this. Like I don't really have a specific thing I want to do. Like maybe if there's like I don't know. It's hard to say. But
you kind of like jump back and forth between whatever feels right.
Yeah. Like I wish I was more organized. I'm trying to get more organized.
Yeah.
I don't know.
No, I don't blame you though. I think that's how a lot of people do stuff, honestly. Like I know for sure my editing process is not straightforward at all. So like, you know, it's like for me it's like, you know, the straightforward part is like script writing and then grabbing some clips, and then after that it's like, oh god, here we go, all over the place. So I totally get that.
Like, sometimes I'm like, I'll do this and then I come back to this other thing and I'm like, there's an entirely different way I want to do this intro. Or like,
I see.
It's like, editing is such a cool thing because there's so many ways of doing it. Like, there's so many ways of making it like different, making it entertaining, making it like slower here, faster here, or like something like that.
Yeah, like the pacing and how you can really like mess with the mood of it, I guess. But that's interesting.
Like, I love pacing.
Pacing is so much fun, dude.
Yeah.
So you don't edit in a linear process then, from what you were saying, is what I'm getting, because you said like sometimes you'll go back and change the intro or this, that, and the other to kind of fit the vibe of it more.
Like I'll change music a lot. Like music.
Really?
In my first draft, usually never stays the same, because
really?
Like music. Yeah. Honestly, like,
oh my god,
I am so particular on what music I'm using, like, because I just really want this to fit the video or like, something like that. Yeah.
No, I totally understand that. Music is like such a big part of a video or the edit, but I find that funny because like music is a big part of like my videos as well. But for me, I decide the music I'm using beforehand and stick with it because I cut the clips like specifically to it, so I can't change the music later.
Yeah. I'll do that sometimes, but it's like sometimes I do it last, sometimes I do it like first.
Really?
Like it depends on like what I'm feeling with the video. Like,
right. I like what you said there, how it's less of like a formula and more of just like feeling how the video, like how it works. Does it feel good here or there, rather than like sticking to a strict script, you know?
Definitely.
That's really awesome. All right, let's see. And you cover mostly Lego, DC, and Marvel on your channel. What is it about those themes that, like, I guess, draws you to them, and how come they're your main focus?
I think it's just because I really liked like superheroes when I grew up. Like, I always like all sorts of Lego themes, but I thought to myself like maybe to like broaden myself to those two, like my channel. Yeah, but
exactly.
But I think like those are the themes I enjoy the most. Like I love all the characters. Like I say I like DC better. Like I'm sorry. But,
yeah. Oh, you like DC better? Oh wow.
Yeah, I do.
That's a hot take. No worries.
It's not.
How dare you? Oh wait, sorry. I thought you meant Lego DC more. Yeah, DC generally.
Oh,
that's fair.
Lego DC sucks.
Yeah, I was gonna say I have not heard many people say that.
Like the amount of sets they have is so.
It's
like
bad.
nothing.
It's so bad.
They have three. Just three.
Right.
Like I don't know.
It's wild. Okay, sorry. I thought you meant like just Lego DC. I was like, wow, that's an opinion. But no, yeah, DC generally is your favorite. I see that. That's cool.
Like it used to be. Like I would say, because like they had such good sets.
Yeah.
Now they just have Batman.
When they had sets.
Yeah, when they had sets.
When they didn't release a $20 4+ Batmobile.
It's like all the sets that they've released, I already have. Like
that's not good.
Collection. Like what?
Oh my god.
It's like Star Wars when they do like the land speeder. Like,
Right.
I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, DC isn't really DC anymore. It's just Batman, right?
Yeah, it's just Batman.
He just absorbed the entirety of Lego DC.
You know, like the new movies, like we had like Shazam, Flash. None of those. Yeah.
Nothing,
weird.
man.
I don't like it.
It's wild. So, yeah, I guess speaking of that, one of my other questions was, as a superheroes fan, what's your opinion on the state of like Lego Marvel and DC, and what would you like to see change for that?
So like I've always liked like building sets like the Sanctum or like I don't know, like I would want an Avengers Tower. I think that's coming sometime.
Yeah.
I think so. But I want more leg printing. That's one thing I
More
want.
leg printing.
More leg printing.
Okay.
I do. It's like a basic opinion. And it's like...
It's a good one, though, because, I mean, it's needed. So, yeah, for the minifigures, definitely.
I was going to say, like, what did you think?
Hold on. I'll actually get onto my thoughts on it in 1 second. But first, I wanted to ask, when it comes to, like, No worries. About, like, the physical builds more, I guess, of them. Or, like, types of sets they could do based off of different things in the universes. What do you think could be improved with that?
Like, for DC, I would want more, like, Justice League stuff.
Okay.
Like, yeah. Like, I've actually been watching, like, the like, Justice League, like, animated series. That one's so good. Like,
I know what
would
you're talking
love
about,
to
yeah.
have, like, yeah, that one's awesome. Like, I would love to have, like, sets like that, even if it's just, like, repeating some of the sets that they made, like, originally. Like, I think it's been, like, 3 years since, like, it was made anything other than Batman for DC.
Oh my god, has it?
Yeah, like, I had, like, a video, I think, like, 2 years ago, talking about it.
Oh my god. It's been like 3 years since anything but Batman. Jesus Christ. It's a bad takeover now.
It's a bad takeover.
I mean, Marvel was like that for a while with Spider-Man. Like, Marvel was just Spider-Man. Now it's changed
but, like,
a bit.
the sets were good. Like, I felt like,
Were they?
well,
Spider-Crawler?
well, maybe not. Okay, yeah. Spider-Man monster truck. I don't know about that one.
Oh boy. I forgot that thing existed.
That's my favorite.
Definitely. It's definitely not like you have a video talking about the worst Marvel sets with that one in the thumbnail at all.
No.
Oh my god. So yeah, would you like to see more like sets from I guess the movies or like TV shows or more comic based stuff, or what would you think about that?
I feel like we haven't been getting many comic based sets, like, especially with Marvel. They're more focused on the movies right now.
I was gonna say, with comics, do you think it would be better with like the classic comic book style, or more like just general of their comics, not just the classic stuff?
I haven't read many comics, I'm not gonna lie. But like
Fair
with
enough.
comics, I'm talking about, like, I guess, like, the shows relating to it, like,
Okay.
kind of like animated shows.
Yeah,
But,
stuff like
I love, like, creative sets, like, I don't know, like Morbius. I think that, like, it's not, like, tied to the movie. It's a good set, okay?
Yeah.
Not, like, tied to the movie. I love, like, weird stuff like that. Like, that it's, like,
Okay.
you know, I don't know.
So you like
I think
some
my
of the more
opinion's
weirder
kinda, like,
sets?
changing.
You're what?
I do. Like, I feel like my opinion, like, changes every second, but, like, I feel like stuff like that is cool to have. Like, it's not, like, something I would want every single, like, theme, like, every single wave, but, like, one set like that, and then we could get, like, I don't know, Avengers Tower, and then we could get, I don't know, like, what's another set we could get?
Hulkbuster? No.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
I forgot everything in Marvel all of a sudden.
Like a lab. Yeah. I don't know why.
Something Spider-Man movie related or something, maybe.
Like, more No Way Home. Something like, I don't know, Sandman. Or, like,
Yeah.
Green Goblin. But with leg printing.
That would be so
Or
nice.
something like that. Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so like you asked as well what my thoughts on it were. I think definitely like just more sets for DC. Like I'm not even a DC fan, but just like please. they need more. It's just sad right now. Like 3 sets and then just, they're like juniors, which are but yeah, I think more sets for that would be cool. And I think from taking things from more like different media, so like you mentioned like the shows and things like that would be really cool because they have big fan bases like the Justice League show you mentioned. I know that's very popular even though I think it's over, but like yeah, these things have big followings. And for Marvel, like the Spectacular Spider-Man, if they did sets based off that would be amazing. But yeah, I think like sets just like you said more based off of other things like that. As well as, I'm not going to go on a rant about this because we would literally be here for like 5 hours if I do. But the 2 newer Marvel sets, the dioramas, the No Way Home Final Battle, and the Avengers Endgame Final Battle, they're really cool sets. But oh my god, they are so overpriced. It's painful.
The Spider-Man one's worth it, though. Like,
is it though?
Spider-Man.
It's like
yeah, it is.
But it's like it's the size of like a Star Wars.
3 Spider-Man. Okay.
Yeah, but I feel like
I need 3 Spider-Man in my life. Okay.
You don't need 3. You only need 1.
I do. I need them. I want to spend my money and get these things. Like
fair.
I had a video like a year ago saying like we needed this these 3. I do think the set could have been bigger. Like,
yes.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
for $110, you get something the size of a Star Wars helmet, which go for like $60. What are you trying to do? Like, that set infuriates me so much because it's a good set, but the figures aren't detailed enough for it to warrant that much more of a price point. It's like so crazy expensive. It's insane.
Like, which figures do you think aren't like worth it?
I think the worth it ones are like the main Spider-Man as well as Electro. I think those ones are really worth it. But besides that, like Doc Ock, his coat is gray. It's not even dark green, and Goblin is just under detailed painfully. And like if it was a $50 set, maybe I'd get it. But it's $110, and you're getting something the size of a Star Wars helmet.
50.
No, yeah, 50.
Maybe not 50.
No, I'm saying if it was like a cheaper set, like a smaller, cheaper set, then I'd get less detail. But like for the price, like you could get something much bigger than that for that price. So I feel like they should have put a bit more into the minifigure side at least. Personally, I would have loved it if they made it like a. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, like I feel like they're kind of taking advantage, like with
definitely.
the 3 Spider-Man, like Lego. Yeah, like somehow, but it's worth it. Okay.
But no, if you do that, then they're just gonna keep making things more expensive. Like that's why it pisses me off because it's like there's Marvel tax, and then they're gonna buy this. Let's just like put $30 more on this. And I feel like that's exactly what they did with that, as well as the Endgame one. But yeah, I could go on forever about that, but I'm going to nod so we actually get on to more about you. But yeah, no, it's something. So are there any other like themes or topics you're interested or topics in the Lego world that you're interested in covering besides Marvel or DC? Because I know you did that Minecraft video of like building a part of the Dream SMP in Lego, and that did really well.
Yeah, it did. Actually, funny thing, I'm not really into Minecraft. Like, no, I'm into I play Minecraft. Like, it's a cool game, but like Lego Minecraft, I'm one set. And that's the crafting box. Do you want to like go more into that?
Yeah, totally.
Like the Dream SMP. Okay. Tommy in it Minecraft Lego set Dream SMP. Okay, where this all started was a little stream that Tommy did, and he was on like Lego Ideas, and he was saying like, guys, I think this would be cool. I had like a Lego set, and my friends Mike and Ike. I don't know if you know him, but
Yeah.
he's a cool guy. He made this like video saying like, oh, we should do something like this, and then like I texted him, and I kind of just started working on it, and it was honestly a really cool project because I wasn't that like, I didn't know much about like Blender or like making minifigures at the time. Like I made two sets or something, so it was a really cool thing to work on, but it definitely took a long time. I think it took like a month to
Whoa.
fully do, maybe. Like that might have been just me because I'm like on and off sometimes, but like it was definitely like a fun thing. I designed all the Dream SMP members.
Yeah.
I did like Dream, Tommy, I don't know who the other guy, Ranbu,
Yeah.
Tubbo, all those guys. But I did forget one guy, and like my comments keep telling me.
Who'd you forget?
It was Wilbur.
Oh.
Hoot.
Oh my! How
The
did
guy
you?
who made the whole thing.
Who made the
I don't-
van? How could you? Oh my god!
I don't
honestly.
know.
Like heresy. You forget the main man behind the entire revolution.
I don't think I forgot. I feel like I didn't think he was that detailed of a skin, so I didn't do it. That might be why. I don't know. I'm sorry, guys.
That's fair enough.
But
the Wilbur stands are gonna come for you, man.
yeah, they are. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm gonna fight you, okay? But okay, so when it was finally done, I posted it. It was like a 10 of 10. That video was doing so bad.
Oh man.
For like the first like 2 hours, and then like it started to pick up. Like then it was like I think like 20K or something, and then it started being my most popular video at one point. And like what is so cool is like that hashtag that I had, like hashtag Lego Dream, that went trending on like
it?
Twitter. Yeah,
No
and then
way.
Tommy saw it too, and he DM'd me. He's
What?
like, oh wow, this is so good. I know, it's so cool.
Holy shit! That's insane. Because I checked the comments of that
It's like-
video
it's
and was
one
like,
of
I
the
wonder if
coolest
Tommy
things.
commented, and I didn't see anything, and I was like, oh, he didn't see it, but he did.
He did. It was cool. Yeah.
That is
He's
amazing.
awesome.
It's
Yeah.
so cool when you make something like inspired by some creator or something, then they actually like acknowledge it. It's like, oh my god, like
Yeah.
what is happening?
Like it like the fact that went on like trending and stuff, like
Yeah.
it just makes it feel like it was so worth it doing. Like either way, it was still fun. Like I still love doing it, but like that just brought so much in there. That was like
Yeah.
cool.
It's very validating, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
do you
it's
think you're gonna
validating.
do more Minecraft based videos in the future? Lego Minecraft based videos?
Probably not.
No.
But I do have like one. I haven't uploaded in like a year, but like I do have one
Right.
video I have ready right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's on CMFs. Like it's a bit more like a skit, bit more my older videos like in that
Yeah.
style. But that might come out after this podcast or something. I don't know.
Who knows?
But
Okay, that's
Yeah.
really cool. I'm looking forward to that then. All right, so I meant to ask you this before, but roughly how long does it take you to edit a video of yours?
ooh, okay. I say so. I edit for like Republic studs and generic. So I say like a Republic stud video would take like maybe like 20 hours, something like that.
Okay.
Like his last video, like destroy 100 Lego sets.
Oh,
You
pain.
might saw that, but like, yeah, it was pain. That took 38 hours to edit,
Whoa.
and it's like, yeah. And the thing about that video is like there was so many. Every section is like a different part you have to edit. Like there's like 100 different parts. There was over like 500 videos in that entire timeline.
Whoa, that's insane.
Man, it's like I think the music changes every one. So there might be like, yeah.
That's so much to take in.
There might be like 50 songs in there or something. I don't know.
Jesus Christ, that's insane though. Wow, so roughly it takes about like 20-ish hours to do a video generally then.
Around 20. Like if it's like a 6-minute video, probably less, maybe like 16. I think the least amount of hours I spent on a video is like 16.
Wow. It's crazy to think how much work you have to put into something like this for like such a short result. Even though it's awesome, it's just like it's like anything, like with stop motion and all that, like you put so much time into it and then you get a cool result, but it's like really short compared to how much time you spent on it, and it's like
Yeah, and then like people like think, oh wow, this is only a 6-minute video. Took you this long.
Right.
Like it's so hard to explain to people like how long some of this stuff takes.
Right, exactly. And it's
Like,
intensive as well, because it's not just
so
like you said,
worth
it's
it.
not a streamlined process.
Like it's intensive, but like I love it. Like it's just one of my favorite things to do. Like I would love to go into like the film industry or something.
Ooh.
I'm older or something like that. Like I've really been getting into like cameras and stuff.
That's so cool to hear. And that actually leads into one of our next questions, which I was going to ask, which is, do you see Lego involved in your like career in the future at all? Or you think of keeping it more as just like a hobby type thing? Like anything Lego related?
Well, I guess it's definitely right now, but I feel like eventually I might like do other stuff than Lego, but I'm not exactly sure. Like I would like to work on movies, like maybe like TV shows or something like that. But like I'm always like involved in it.
Okay.
Like I'm into it. Like I feel like I'm more like the Lego really draws me in just because I'm like I made videos about it. Like I feel like I wouldn't have been as into Lego if I didn't make like a YouTube channel about it.
Oh.
If you know what I mean.
I do, yeah. So like Lego, I mean, not Lego, content creation has really fueled your love for Lego then.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I feel like I wouldn't be as into it if I didn't make like videos about it.
That's interesting. Yeah, no, but that's really interesting. I've heard that actually said by a few different content creators, I think. And it's always been really interesting to me how like for some people actively making content about whatever thing they're interested in keeps them into it more than if they were just to be, I guess, collecting it or involved in it just for themselves. And it's an interesting thing to look at, I think, because I think it shows kind of the merits of sharing what you love with other people and how that can make you love it even more.
Yeah, like I definitely see it because I made all these videos about it, and like I can look back at them and those are like memories to me now. It's like so much cooler that like I have this Lego set that I made a video about, like I made a few jokes about. It's like it's so much more meaningful to me. Like
Yeah. No, that's lovely. That's so cool to hear, honestly. It adds such a deeper connection to it, I guess. So, as you've mentioned quite a few times now, you're an editor for the two very pretty big YouTubers, Lego YouTubers, Republic Studs and Generic Stud. You're the Studs editor. So, I'm really curious, what's the story behind you becoming their editor? Like, how did that happen?
So basically, it all started when I was going into college. I was going into this program that like I wasn't really interested in like that much. Like I wasn't really feeling it. It was like a computer science program with a lot of coding. And from that, I really wanted to get more into filming, like get myself into this like world of editing or stuff like that. So I applied for Sacred Brickz. He's a pretty big YouTuber now. and I edited about, or like I applied for him. He had like a Google form. I got it. I got in. I did about like a few videos for him. I did like a few shorts. I did like two of his videos. Like one of them was like a Marvel one, and another was something else, like 100 something. I don't know, but that was cool. Like that was like my first starting point. And I feel like a lot like they wanted me as the editor because like they've seen me before, kind of with the Dream SMP thing. So I think that kind of helped.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Then at the same time, I asked Republic Studs, and at that time, like he was just starting to get into this like content of like this more fast-paced content. So I think I really like helped drive that a bit, him to get to that. But and then so like I was editing for them for like 2 months maybe. It was a really cool experience, honestly. Like I get to like talk to them a lot. Like I'll edit something, they give feedback, they come back at me, I'll re-edit it. It's annoying sometimes, but you know, like
Of course.
it can be fun. Like I find it so much cooler to work with other people than just like by yourself, just like one person, because there's more like thoughts on the table of what you want in the video or what someone else wants in the video. But okay, back to it. Then I kind of stopped editing for Sacred for a bit just because those videos were a bit too intense for me. But yeah, his videos are pretty intense. Like, I love the guy. He's cool. It just, It was too much for me when I was doing college and also that.
That makes sense.
But Generic Stud, he talked to me on Twitter or something, and he was like, I'm looking for someone just like you. And that was so cool because I've always been a fan of this guy. Like, I made content like this guy. That was so cool seeing that. And like he asked me to edit like one of his videos. I did it, and now we're doing it. We're still doing it. Me, Generic Stud. I'm doing Generic Stud and Republic Studs right now.
Okay.
For their channels.
Wow, that is amazing to hear.
Yeah. It's like, I feel like it's so cool because when I was in this computer science program, I just wasn't, I don't know, it wasn't like filling my creativity. I tried to, I felt like it was more of like an escape from this, like starting to break into this industry. Like now I'm in a different program, so, you know.
Okay. You've gotten out of the
I'm glad
computer
like
program.
I went in that phase. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's weird because like I like computers,
but just not computer programming.
Yeah. Like I do some programming. I do web programming. That's easier.
I see.
Yeah.
But yeah, what you were doing just wasn't your thing. I get that though. It's sometimes good to, I guess, do that stuff that you don't enjoy just for a bit, just like to make sure, like, you know what you don't like, therefore you can work towards what you know you will enjoy.
It was so cool. And like I'm so glad that experience happened because it made me like appreciate what I have now.
That's really cool to hear how you kind of slowly progressed. I guess you built the name for yourself, and then people saw your stuff and were like, wow, this guy does good editing. Like, I want him on my team. And so did you reached out to Republic Studs then to be his editor, or okay?
Yeah, I did. I actually never spoke to the guy before, but I feel like if you're an editor, like you should just put yourself out there, like with, I don't know, like have content like ready to show people, and then like apply to someone that has like this similar vibe or similar feel to you.
Yeah. Well, I was also gonna say, like, so you asked Republic Studs if he needed an editor, basically, or was he asking for them already and you messaged him?
Well, I actually he wasn't asking. He was like, I just like asked him if he wanted one.
Man, this guy really needs an editor. Let me help him out.
didn't.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah. It's like I really wanted to break into this industry, so I might have took on too much. Like at some points I was working on like 2 videos at once.
Oh my
Even
God.
like last week I was working on generics and republics, but like I like to keep myself busy, so
Yeah. Wow, that's wild though. 2 videos at once? Jesus, man.
yeah, and it was that 100 sets that took me like
Okay.
a while.
Wow, that's cool. And also just the fact that you became, especially as well, generics editor, and the fact that you also watched his content and just like he was one of the people who initially inspired you to do yours. The fact that now it's like, what's the word I'm looking for? That not how the tables turn, that makes it sound sinister, but like that how you went from being a fan inspired by him to working alongside him and being the guy behind a portion of his work. It's really cool that
Like,
you've
I feel
gotten
like
to that
I had
point.
like this origin story.
Yeah. Your main
Like, I feel like
character
I'm
origin story.
Batman. Like,
Oh my God.
it feels so weird that like I went from like just being inspired by him to eventually like knowing this guy and working with him now. That's just awesome.
Yeah.
Like-
No, I think it really does show that like you can achieve your dreams and even beyond what you were even thinking of doing in the first place.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
That's amazing. Another thing about being their editor is I wanted to ask a bit more about what it's like to edit for other people. How do you make sure that you convey that person's creative vision in the edit and work with them like that?
Okay, so at the start, like always when you work with like a new client or like a new person, it's always going to be slow. Like you're going to try to master their style, but usually they'll give you a lot of changes at the start. It depends on the person, but like over time you'll be able to like see what this guy wants and what I can add to this video. Yeah, so first you have to get that main style down. You have to get that main style. And then like over time you're really like building how these people want your video edited. Like right now, I know pretty much exactly how Republic Stud's video was edited, but that's only because I've done like 15 videos for this guy. So it definitely like takes time if you're working for one guy. Like it might be because that was the first time I worked for different YouTubers and stuff, but like you really have to like analyze what these people are doing, how they're doing it. Like especially with like generics, like he's particular on music.
Okay.
And like I'm also particular on music. So like I'll pick a song, I might have like changed it 3 times, and then he's like maybe like something different. And it's not like that his choice was, well, actually sometimes I think his choice is like really good compared to mine. Like he has a really good reason. Like there was one video like where we had, okay, this hasn't come out yet, but there's one video where it's like a bit of a Lego race. He wanted it to be more like feel like a race, like have race music, like something like workout music, instead of like the stuff I had, which wasn't as upbeat and stuff like that.
Okay.
But it really takes time to figure out your like someone else's style and bring that to the editing. Yeah.
I see. That's cool. No, I see what you're saying. It seems like it's also a lot like learning the other person just as a person and as a fellow creative, right?
Yeah, definitely. Like it would be so much harder if I didn't have calls with these people. Like I want to know them as a person, know how they work, especially with a YouTuber. Like maybe not as much with a filmmaker, well, I'm not sure. I haven't done that. But like you really have to know like who they are. Like why are they making this content? Like I'm always asking myself like what is the purpose of this video? What is it going to convey to the viewer?
I see.
Stuff like that.
That's really good. I think that's a very important thing to get down that I think like is a thing that's talked about a lot and like how to improve in content creation, and a lot of people miss is like, is this important to show? Like what's the value that people will get out of this?
I'm still working on that, honestly.
Of course, but like it's
like it's hard
process.
Sometimes. Like I don't know, it is a process.
Exactly.
And it's so cool. Like over time, like you're doing this stuff, you get better at it. Like it's just trial and error, honestly.
It really much is. That's really cool to hear, and I think as well like a comparison I can make it to, because I'm into that stuff as well, but I'm also very much into like the art and animation world, hence the name. But I think it's probably kind of similar to like how when artists work on an animated show or movie, they all have their own individual art styles, but they all have to learn this one art style and how to draw and animate in it. It's not their style, but they're learning the look and the feel of this whole project they're working on. And it seems like it's the same with editing there.
Yeah, like that is a really good comparison. Like there's so many things you have to learn, like the way this particular way you want to do something, like this way you want this joke to flow or something like that. Yeah, like I love hearing I love making someone else's style. Like I love putting my own vision on it, or like adding silence to make a joke better or something like that.
Yeah, like comedic silence, right? Yeah, it's like learning someone else's humor as well must be something really interesting, I imagine, because like of course you have to really think, how would they think, what would they find funny and think other people would find funny, and kind of convey that as well. So from your experience, how would you advise other teens to collaborate with other people like how you have? How do you advise they go about that?
I would say just start making yourself known in the community. Like start talking to other people. Like I started so small. Like I remember having 10 subscribers at one point. Like, and I was just making those review videos, and I was in this little like Discord server with all these like smaller creators. But you really just have to like build yourself up. Like try to see people with maybe like similar content to you, and try to maybe like get in contact, maybe try to collaborate or something. Like by collaborate I mean like build like a community with all these people.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. So like make yourself, like put your work out there so like people know whatever it is what you can do, and then just kind of go for it is what you're saying, right? Just like reach out to people, offer, but just do it like that and just see who gets back to you, I guess. I mean, of course it's a way of doing it. It's not like, hi, can I be your editor? I want to be your editor. But like doing it in like, you know, a professional way, just like offering your services or signing up for, if they're looking for not even an editor, but just if you want to collaborate in any sort of way, I guess, just looking for chances like that, either people looking for people to come on board to help with the project or anything like that, just kind of going for it. It seems to be the key thing there, right?
Yeah, like I feel like there's two different ways. Like yeah, sure, you can just be like, oh, can I be your editor, and have like absolutely no work behind you. Like like you can say all you want that you're good at something, but you have to really show it. Like you have to be visual. You have to like show why you can do something. Like why should I be your editor? Like, and for me it was, I did my own videos before, so it was like I kind of know the style, I kind of know the pacing. Like, it's different in some ways, but if you have this like portfolio of video, like I would call my video like a portfolio that they saw, people are gonna want to hire you or like gonna want you as your editor. And I just think it's so much better working with other people. I just like it.
No, exactly. You have to have a reason for people to want to work with you and for them to be able to see that. I think that's really good advice you gave there. Like, just that, especially that part right there, that was fantastic. And I really love what you were saying as well about how it's more fun to work with other people. I think that's something I'd like to do a lot more, and that's one of the things I love about, you know, the podcast here is just getting to talk with other creators and all that kind of stuff. It just makes it so much fun when you're working with other people in the space you enjoy.
Mm-hmm. Like, I definitely agree. Like, for a long time, when I was making videos, like, I would just kind of, like, stay in my space, like, not really in the community. But I feel like this year, I started to get more involved. Like, all these big YouTube creators, we have, like, this Discord server where we, like, talk about, like, thumbnails and, like, videos and editing. And I feel like that's really helped the community, honestly, as a whole, to like just develop each other, because like we talk about like how, like especially with thumbnails, like someone will post a thumbnail, we'll give advice, and like we'll see how that works. Like, it's so much better when you have like someone to back you up, and even if it's bad advice, like it's still something to have.
Yeah.
I don't think there's much bad advice, but
Yeah, no, I really love what you said there as well, because once again, it's a very supportive space. It's not a competition. Everyone's trying to help each other succeed, and in return getting help from others to succeed. It's not like I'm going to beat you, like, oh, all my stuff is secret. You have like I'm going to overtake you, huh? It's like, no, we're working together so we can all be successful and enjoy this together. And I just love that so much.
Yeah, it's like it's a big feedback loop.
Yeah, you're all working to lift each other up rather than try to beat each other. And that's just, once again, that's such an awesome thing about the LEGO community, I feel, is for the most part, everybody's just very supportive. We've said that like a bajillion times on the podcast, but it's just so true, and I love every time I hear something again like that just reinforces that idea.
Well, except for me. I'm mean.
You're mean? I can tell.
You're kill people. Yeah.
Oh my god. We have a serial killer on the podcast. If you say Legos, you're done for.
I'm the meanest person in the Lego community. I'm gonna destroy you.
If you say Legos, you're done for.
People that say that, why do they say that?
I mean, I can get it, kind of, but it's like saying sheeps. It just hurts. What's it like being a TFOL for you? Do you or have you faced any judgment from people because you're into Lego or anything like that?
I feel like people nowadays, they're not really as judgmental. Like, maybe I've seen it sometimes, but not really as much for me. Like, in high school, so people, they figured out, like, I had this YouTube channel. And like they saw it was on Lego, like they all thought it was cool. Like,
oh, okay, I'm glad.
None of them really were like, yeah, they weren't really making fun of it. Like, sometimes like they're like saying my name in class, but it's like, okay, that's great. But I feel like Lego isn't as much of a like bad thing anymore. Like that. Like, it's more of a common, like, now they have 18 plus sets, like, it's more accepted, I guess.
Yeah. It's become a lot more part of the norm now than it was, say, like, 10 years ago or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Like, I think, like, also, like, when I was in college, like, people found out about my YouTube channel, too, and it was, like, great, this is happening again. But it was around the time I was leaving that program, so
okay, I see.
I didn't have to deal with that.
Thank God you were able to exit.
Yeah.
Wait, question.
Actually,
By the way,
even
just
people this program. Yeah, sorry.
sorry. No, what were you
Go.
saying?
Even people like in the program I am now, no, and they just think it's cool. Like I feel like you just start like if you want to start a YouTube channel, like just start it. Like
Exactly.
I don't know. Yeah.
People now think it's cool than I think they do when they're younger sometimes because, well, at least if they're mature people, that is, they think it's cool or at least respect that it's your thing because there's really nothing wrong with it. Like, it's just something you enjoy. Like, what's the difference between enjoying creating with Lego and having a YouTube channel versus liking to do art? Because, you know, little kids do art, but nobody says, oh, you draw, that's for babies. It's the same thing.
I like that. Nice. That's a
Thanks.
good comparison. I like that.
Yeah, no, exactly. By the way, do you mind if I ask? So you said when you were in college, did you like graduate early or drop out? I'm homeschooled, so
I'm in college.
you're in college. Okay.
Well, actually, right now I'm on break. So
Okay.
That's why I'm
That's
available.
why. You said when you were in college, and I was like, oh, did he like go and do his own thing or something? I wasn't sure.
No. I'm still in college. I'm doing interactive media design.
Ooh.
So like, I'll do videos. I learn how to make websites, and we do like Photoshop and stuff. It's cool.
Those are some very helpful skills right
I
there.
would recommend it. Yeah, and it's really like I love the design aspect of it. Like you get to learn all this stuff about like it's not just like broad one thing video. It's like more like all these different things like that.
Yeah, it's multifaceted, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say as well, this is a little comment, like I find it so crazy that people are in college now. Like that still hasn't clicked in my brain that like people are going to college. It's like wait, slow down. It's wild.
Yeah, I felt that.
Growing up is weird, man.
But it's gonna happen.
Exactly. Just gotta go with it.
I still feel young. Like I don't know. I am young.
You still what?
Or, no, I'm old.
You're an
I'm
old
still
man.
young.
No, you are though. You're
yeah. I'm old.
look.
I'm like 92.
92. What was I gonna say? Yeah. So, do you have any in-person friends who are teen fans of Lego or just fans of Lego generally? Not even necessarily specifically teen fans, but Lego fans.
Like for a while I didn't, but like recently, like I went to the Lego store with some guy I know, and we got like the new minifigure packs, where you have to like gamble.
Gambling together.
And yeah, we were gambling. It was funny. So we were like, I was like in the store. Wow, this is like gambling. But
The ultimate bonding experience, gambling together.
and we actually did get duplicates.
Oh shit. Oh, you did or didn't?
It didn't.
Oh, good.
And no duplicates, and that's weird because they're in boxes.
Got lucky.
You know?
So, did you know him beforehand and go there with him? Is what you're saying? So you indoctrinated him into Lego, basically.
No.
No. Oh, damn it.
No, I didn't do that. He's one of the people that like saw my channel, and I think like he told me like after he watched my videos, he like bought all this stuff. So
Dude,
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
that
Because,
is.
like, he
You
kept
did
buying.
indoctrinate him.
I did.
Just
Maybe
not
I did.
actively.
I don't know. Just not. Maybe I did.
Exactly. That's the goal for us Lego fans. It's just slowly corrupt every single person we know until the entire world are Lego fans.
Yes, we'll take over.
Exactly. And then everybody will be broke.
Except
That's
for
cool
me.
to hear though. Except for you. Why except for you?
Because I'm cool.
Because you're cool, therefore you get money. You get free Lego for just cool points. Oh my god. So, is he like your only in-person friend who's into Lego then?
Maybe.
Okay.
I might like maybe.
Yeah.
I think so.
You gotta corrupt more people, man. Come on, get on it.
Like,
Try like
I would love to go like to Brick Fair or something. That would be cool.
You should.
Yeah.
Brick Fair
But
was awesome.
how was that? Actually?
It was really cool. That was my first like big, like huge convention experience. Like I'd been to 2 smaller ones before, but this was like, oh my god! Like I met so many people who I watched online, and like I just played with the TikTokers, which was awesome, and it was just such a surreal experience. It was like, what am I doing here? Like part of me was like, do I belong here? Like I feel like an imposter, but yeah, no, it was.
You do.
It was amazing.
Like,
Very
yeah. Like I would
validating.
love to go to, like I would love to go to like one of those, one
You
day.
really should.
Like it just feels so, like it feels like you're a part of something or something like that.
Right. You get to see that, like,
Yeah.
you get to see all these other people that you're collaborating with and looking up to or watching their content all in one space. And, like, though, of course, you can see them online, it feels so much more connected in person. And you really feel like, wow,
Yeah.
I'm part of this huge thing. And, yeah, it just makes you feel a lot like
Yeah,
you
they're like
belong.
real people.
Yeah,
Real people that exist.
exactly. They're actually real
It's
people.
so
They're
weird.
not AIs.
Yeah, not AIs. Oh.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. Also, if you're gonna go to one of those, make sure you have money because they drain it so much with all the sets and minifigures. It just goes.
No.
You blink and then you spent like all your life savings. Yeah, no, I'd recommend going to like Virginia or Chicago. I haven't been to Chicago, but I'm going next year and going to Virginia again next year, and those are like the 2 biggest ones. And yeah, really cool. So, if there is anything, what is something you would like to see happen or change in the teen Lego community?
I think like more collaborations with YouTubers.
Yeah.
Like I really like how many are in like the Minecraft community. Like they're always in every video, like with each other. But I feel like it's harder sometimes because you kind of have to like write them in to the video.
Yeah.
Like with Minecraft, you kind of just play with them.
True. I see what you're saying. So
Maybe.
you think more collaboration in some way, like how the Minecraft
Mhm.
community does it, would be good.
Mhm. Yeah. Like, that
I
would be
agree.
cool.
That would be very cool because it like it rotates your audience a lot more. So it's like it creates this like once again big group rather than feeling separated. But there has
Yeah,
to be a
because,
way
like-
to do that. I don't know.
Yeah, like I feel like a lot of the time, like even now, like the community, it doesn't feel as much of a community. Like on YouTube, it's kind of just like separate people making videos. Like I would love it like more collaborations like that. 'Cause I feel it makes a video more fun. Like now there's like a cameo in here.
Yeah.
I think that would be cool. Yeah.
No, you're right. I think that would be really
We should do more of
fantastic.
that.
And I think a lot of communities a decent amount do that. And I think it is something that the Lego community could benefit from a lot more. And I mean, because like as well, do you watch like animation YouTubers at all? Like Jaden Animations, Odd Ones Out, all those guys?
I used to. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, because like all
Like,
those
not
guys,
much,
and
yeah.
even the smaller ones as well, relatively smaller, like Haminations, Brody Animates, all these guys, they, even if they're not necessarily recording together, which they do tend to do a lot of like cameos from each other in their videos, they also will just sometimes draw each other just in the background and as characters in the video. So even if they're not actively participating in it, it's like, oh look, I know that guy as well, and it's a fun, inclusive thing.
Yeah. Yeah, like it's like I feel like it's harder with Lego content. Like maybe now because like the content kind of changed, but I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I feel like just for like jokes and stuff, maybe. I don't know.
That could work. I think there is a big opportunity for that. And I think we should definitely work at making that happen more, because I know I have seen it a few times, and when it's done well, it's done really well. Like Tommy C. Brickz, he's done a few videos where he has some other like Lego person from either YouTube or somewhere else help him out for like a section of something he's
done
working
it
on.
very well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
More stuff like that would be awesome, and even other ways that we haven't thought of. I agree there. I think seeing more collaboration in I mean, the general community overall, but as well like the teen community, because I mean, the reason I created this is because I feel like TFOLs aren't noticed quite as much and are kind of just thrown in there with the AFOLs randomly. So I think to really like build that we are here kind of like presence, collaborating more like that would be fantastic because it brings everyone together.
Well, I have a few ideas right now.
Ooh.
I could say them. Like, I had that minifigure video that'll come out. The one I'm working on, or the one that's done, minifigure video. Do you know, like, Diamond Bolt? Do you know who that is?
I know that name.
Okay, well, I kind of want to do videos like that, or, like, Scott the Waz, or, like...
Yes, I know Diamond Bolt. I love his stuff.
Yeah, like, I kind of, like, there was this one idea I thought, like, fake Lego, like, the world of fake Lego leaks. Like, I feel like that would be, yeah, I want to do a video on that. Like, I feel like there's so many jokes I can make, and so many, like, it's, like, an interesting topic. Like, I want to do something like that. Like, I don't want to do videos like, I don't know, people are making right now. I would just want to make them, like, more broad, I guess, or more... Actually, it's more niche, to be honest. Like, more, like, to the Lego fan. Something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And I might branch out from DC and Marvel.
That would be cool.
Especially with this new video. Yeah.
I'm excited to see it. Speaking of that, one of the questions is, if you don't mind me asking, how come you haven't uploaded for almost a year? That sounded so attacky. I'm sorry, that did not come out right. I meant to ask about, like, what's up with the hiatus. How come you haven't uploaded for almost a year, huh?
I'm sorry.
No, yeah, but I meant to ask, so, like, what's up with the hiatus there? Is it life stuff, or?
It wasn't life stuff. It was kind of like, I was never really good at writing scripts in a short amount of time. Like, I think I wrote, like, 3 scripts in the time I was gone that didn't make videos.
Oh, okay.
But I think I kind of just, like, I don't know, like, I started doing other stuff. Like, obviously the editing thing kind of took over. College kind of took over. I don't know. I think I had, like, different goals I wanted to do, and YouTube wasn't really doing it for me at that time. But I'm starting to feel that itch. Like, I want to get back into it, make some, not, like, consistent, but I want to make something now, because I haven't made something in, like, a year.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying, but it sounds like you got some good ideas for stuff.
Like, I have this spreadsheet of ideas, like, of titles, which I just have. It's just been there.
That's
so
cool,
long.
though.
Like, I can think of the idea, but it's like the script takes so long.
I get that.
For what I want to do,
But hey, I mean, it might be worth it in the end as well, then, because then you'll, like, get back into the flow of it, and then, like, it'll flow more as you do it more, or something like that.
Like, I just want to have fun with it, though. Like,
yeah,
I want to make dumb jokes, something like that. Yeah,
I understand that.
I'm trying to get more into skits, like outside of the room. Like, for this video, like, I went to my computer to do this skit. I went outside to do one skit. Like, I want to make my videos more dynamic instead of just, like, one room.
Yeah.
It's more fun for me, and I feel like it makes the video more fun to watch.
Absolutely. That's really cool to hear. So you're wanting to come back into it then with more content soon.
I'm not guaranteeing it, but
yeah,
I want to.
You'd like to.
This video is, like, this new one's definitely coming out, but
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm excited to hear it, man. Yeah, and I meant to ask, so what what is the goal for the future of the channel? Do you have any idea if there's like a future goal, or are you just kind of seeing how it goes so far?
Yeah, so far, I just kind of want to just make like weird videos, make stuff people wouldn't really make in the Lego community. Like, not many people are commentary Lego YouTubers, I guess.
Yeah.
It's kind of been more fast paced now. Yeah, my videos are fast paced, but I want to try and like slow down that pacing, but also have time like to talk about stuff. Like that. Like the topic I said earlier, like the fake Lego leaks. Like that would be such a fun thing to go into, where it doesn't have to be as fast paced. It's more about the topic. How it's interesting.
Yeah.
It keeps you engaged. Yeah.
Absolutely. No, yeah, Lego commentary videos are really fun, and like I really enjoy making them. That's I've been trying to focus on more recently as well. And it's cool because it's like you get to really look into these topics and really talk about these things to just kind of sit in your head for a while. And it's like nice to be able to get that out and have other people be interested in these topics as well. So if Lego is going to start focusing on teens more, like they have with this whole Adults Welcome campaign, what do you think they could do for TFOLs?
Like make it less expensive, like I guess.
Yeah. That's the popular take on the podcast when I ask that question. That's what most people say, and I agree. I agree. More well-priced sets.
But like I'm not sure. Like yeah, that's the only thing I could think of. Yeah.
That's good. Do you think, for me personally, even though I'm not really a gamer myself, I keep saying video games. Do you think that's a good approach?
I think so.
Like more things. By video games, I mean more.
I've always wanted like a Halo.
Yeah, like sets based off video games.
Yeah, sets based off video games. Like, I would like that. Sure. It's like the ones they've done right now. They're really cool, but I didn't really play them. Well, the Jedi Fallen Order, that was cool. I like that. The little BD, what's his name? I don't know.
BD1, yeah.
The little robot guy, that's cool. I didn't buy it, but I want it. When it goes on sale, I'll buy it. But like, I would love for them to go more into that. I've always liked like Halo, but I don't think they would make that.
No, unfortunately.
Yeah, probably not.
But I mean, they did do Overwatch, and I think I don't know how well that did, but I think that was really cool. And if they did more stuff like that, I think that would be amazing.
I found it weird how they made that.
It was really weird.
Really...
I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm not an Overwatch fan, but there were some cool sets and minifigures.
Yeah, like, for sure. Like, I never played it, so...
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm so sad that they canceled that newer set, though. Like, I'm a mech guy, and it was such a cool mech. And then they're just like, oh, it's canceled now, and it's, like, impossible to find. And say, no! I needed that in my life! But anyways, sadly. I think you can still build the mech with current pieces. It's just the figures that are exclusive, so oh well. But, yeah. Even though I'm not a Fortnite player, I think doing that would be great, just because it's very colorful and all that. And we know that they're fine with making shooting games. They did Overwatch. It has realistic guns. Don't try and fool us. We know very well you can do that. Or just don't do the realistic guns. Just do the cartoony ones. But there's so many opportunities there just with how colorful it is. And, yeah. Like, you see how well
maybe
Minecraft
a few
sells.
Years ago, but, like, I don't... Like, I feel like if they made the battle bus, like... That's all they need. I feel like I don't know how well they would sell now, but
true. I guess Fortnite isn't really on top as it was.
I would buy it.
I would too. They'd be so colorful. You know what? There's this other game. It's not out yet, but when it releases, my hot take is that it's going to be one of the best. I don't think it's a hot take, but I have a feeling it's going to be one of the best video games just generally. It's called Hytale. Have you ever heard of it?
No. Nintendo?
No, it's not Nintendo. It's a game that's being developed by Hypixel Studios. and it's similar to Minecraft. It's a block-based sandbox game, but it's like it has RPG elements and a story, and there's so much to it. And I think when that comes out, if they were to make sets off that, like there's so much hype behind it, it would be like poof. But yeah, more Nintendo sets like Zelda and Mario minifigures and all that kind of stuff.
Do you know what's funny?
What?
I use like Nintendo music and like Mario music in videos, but I've never owned a Nintendo. I've never played any of that.
Oh my god, that's funny. I feel you though. I haven't either.
Yeah.
Question: do you get like copyright strikes for the video game music or demonetized or whatever?
I don't. I probably should know more about it, but I feel like when you're using video game music, like they want you to play the games on YouTube. But I can't really speak on that. Like I just know that they don't copyright strike it.
Okay, I thought they did. That's why I was concerned about using any kind of video game music.
No.
But okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know. Okay, let's ask some viewer submitted questions now. So we got one from one of the people you edit for, Republic Studs. Why are you such a nerd? Nerd emoji. No, I'm joking. That's actually one of the questions, but that's a joke. And then he said, "Who's the better boss?" Blushing face, and then in brackets, "Your job definitely depends on the answer of this question."
Well, Republic, it's me.
I am. You're your own boss. You're the best boss.
It's me, okay?
I'm the problem. It's me.
You. I'm kidding.
All right. His actual question though is, you said favorite video you've edited, and then I'm just gonna say, let's say favorite video of yours that you've edited, and then favorite video of each of theirs.
Okay. Favorite video, like, of all of them?
Yeah. That you've edited.
Okay. Okay, Republic Studs. I like the new one. The one that's just out. That one was really fun. It was tiring, but
the destroying 100
really
Lego sets?
Video. Yeah. And tied with that, or actually maybe better, we did one on World War II, and we had like actual veterans like in the video telling their stories. Yeah, like that one's very like meaningful. I like that one. It's very meaningful to me. I love it.
Wow.
I guess for mine, I would say, like, I could just do the easy answer and say the Tommy in It video, but one I really like was when I did a video on like old Spider-Man sets, like going back and seeing them. Yeah, like I really like, that's something I want to do more, like going back into older Lego themes and talking about them. I like that one just because it has like skits in it and all that.
Yeah.
For generic, it's the new video. It's not out yet. It will probably be out by the time this is out. I think it's coming out this week. So
okay, good.
There's this video with Tommy in it, and Generic Stud, and it's like in real life, and they have this like Lego race.
What?
It's so cool. Yeah. It was one of the funniest things I've edited. Like, it was like an hour and 30-minute recording, and I cut it down to 10 minutes.
Holy shit. That's crazy.
Like, there's so much funny stuff in that video no one will ever see.
That's it. You have to upload like
pacing.
Just like the best moments of this entire recording thing on like Generic Stuff or something.
Yeah, honestly. Like,
wait, so
I want to do that. Well, it's if he wants to. But
yeah, if he wants to, of course.
It's just such a funny video. Like, it's gonna be good. Like, watch it, guys. Okay.
Yeah,
please.
It'll be out. Watch it. I watched it and it was fantastic. Future me. This is past me confirming for future me.
Watch it.
Wait, did he like meet up with Tommy in real life? Is the idea?
Yeah, he did.
Shit,
like,
dude.
They were in the warehouse, or his like office space.
Wow.
Video.
Okay.
They met up. It's like a Lego race between the two, where they like build sets and do challenges.
That's amazing.
It's such a fun video.
I have to say something. This is something that I've noticed recently that's really exciting to me, is that the Lego community is starting to break out of its bubble of the Lego community and start to bleed into the rest of the YouTube community. It started, I think, with a lot of the stuff like Generic Stud, TD Brickz, Sacred, all those guys doing the more fast-paced general style of YouTube content that's kind of trending right now. And I think that got a lot of people's attention. And then I think it's a mixture of things like that, Lego going more mainstream with all these different things. But then as well, I've noticed, I'm working on a video right now. I don't know if it's going to be out right now, but it has something to do with Lego Blender animation and that whole boom in it right now. And in it, I talk about some of the collaborations that big YouTubers have done with Lego Blender animators. And Tommy is one of those people. He voiced himself in 2 Lego animations. And it's exciting to me to see us as a Lego community starting to collaborate with other creators from other spaces and being taken seriously. It's really exciting, and I'm so excited to see where that goes.
Yeah, honestly, like, I feel like the community is just starting. Like, we have so much, like, so far to go. Like, I feel like the point we branched out was like with Generic Stud's content. Like, I feel like he was one of the first like fast-paced guys, and then it kind of like went, a lot of people like did that style, and now they kind of made their own styles like that. And like the Lego community is it's getting bigger. Like, it's a lot more people here now.
Watch out, world. The Lego community is coming.
Yeah, we're coming. Gonna destroy you.
No, we're gonna build you
with
up.
Happiness.
With happiness.
Yeah, we're gonna build with happiness.
And debt, because you spent too much on the sets.
And
Silly
debt,
you.
and debt.
But yeah, no, it's so exciting.
Silly you.
That was good. But yeah, no, it's really exciting to me to see where it's all going. And I think it's really cool what you just said about how the Lego community is kind of just starting. Like, it's kind of feels like we're going into a new era now, and just a completely different world for us. And I'm so excited by it. It's amazing. Not Kellen, spelt with like an O and an X. You can see it on screen. Asks, favorite Lego set of all time.
Oh, I hate this question. Stop asking me that. Okay. Oh wait, it's Morbius.
The Daily Morbius? No. The Morbius set?
It's Morbius, okay.
The Morbmobile?
It's Morbius. It's Morbius.
So literally is it just the minifigure from the Miles car? It's literally just that. That's the only reason.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Morbius car. It's Morbin time. Okay, that's fantastic.
It's probably the Daily Bugle.
That's a good one, honestly. All right. Well, actually, we got through all the questions. Well, I mean, actually, there's some fun ones I have to throw in, so let's do one more of those, and then we will wrap up. Do you have any Lego pet peeves?
Lego pet peeves? The new instruction booklets.
Ooh, yeah, no.
I think those things. Like, actually, one thing that was like weird that they did one time, it isn't with the new instruction booklets, is like they would have these like black instruction booklets, and it was so hard to see anything. Like,
no, those seem like a pain.
And like you would have like a black set, and then the booklet was also black. It was so, I don't know who thought of that. Like,
not great design there.
I don't know. Yeah.
And I'd say also, have you ever had a dark age?
Probably, but it was short. I think so.
Okay.
I think like before I started my YouTube channel, like I kind of was getting out of it, but like I still bought smaller sets.
Okay.
But not really.
Nice.
Like,
That's
I
awesome.
haven't bought anything in a while right now, So
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's understandable. I don't blame you. There's some other things in life that maybe require the money more than Lego, unfortunately.
It's not true though.
Exactly. You can just start eating the Lego if you're hungry. Like, who needs food?
Eating it.
You'll
Why
get...
don't you eat it.
Because you don't have money
I
left
live
for
on
food.
Oh.
You'll get
Just
abs
like
if you eat it. ABS plastic.
Get abs.
Sorry, that was a terrible joke.
That was though.
All
But I
right.
liked it.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
All right, so thank you so much for coming on the show, Blitz. It was awesome having you. And before we end this episode, do you have any social media or other things like that you'd like to plug?
Yeah, sure. So, I guess after this, or actually probably when this video's out, check out my new YouTube video on Lego blind bags. Okay?
Go check it out.
Do it. At Blitz Brickz with a Z. It's not with an S, it's with a Z.
Isn't Blitz like always spelt with a Z? I thought I didn't. Oh wait, no.
No. The bricks. The
Brickz.
It has
Oh
a
my
Z.
god, I never realized that. I've been spelling it wrong.
I know no one realized.
Wow. Whoops. I apologize. It just clicked.
Well, it's like it makes sense, but it's like
It does. God.
Point it out.
All right, so your new video should be out when this is out on your YouTube channel, Blitz Brickz. All right, are you just Blitz Brickz on everything then?
Yeah, Blitz Brickz on everything. I can't even say my name.
It's so good you can't even say it. So Blitz Brickz YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter then, yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. And he's an editor, so give him money.
Give me money now.
Exactly. All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. It means the world, and I hope you enjoyed.
I hope you didn't.
They did enjoy.
I'm kidding.
Oh my god. All right. Well, thank you all so much for watching. It means the world, and I hope you enjoyed. Links to the things and people we talked about will be in the description as always. New episodes now released once every 2 weeks on Tuesdays for TFOL Talk Tuesday, and you can find updates, announcements, and more regarding the podcast over on my Twitter or Instagram and Threads when I start posting on that, all of which are at Doodlebricks. Anyways, that's all for now, and we'll see you all later.
Goodbye, doodlers.
I'm gonna keep that in.